Okay, let's get situated. I feel like I look really bright right now. That's better. Pillows to support my back. Still feel a little far away from you. Much better. Welcome back to my channel and happy Monday. For those who don't know me, my name is Kristen Martin. I'm an international Amazon bestselling indie author, a writing and business success coach, a podcaster, a YouTuber. Essentially, when you put all of that together, I am what you would call a creative entrepreneur. We're in front of the bookcase and I've got my cup of tea with my nice little lipstick mark here. So you guessed it, it is time for another tea time. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Today's topic is We Rise by Lifting Others. But before we get into that, I do have a couple of announcements. The first being that this is actually my second to last video for the summer. If you are a patron over on Patreon or a newsletter subscriber, you can find the links in the description box below, then you are already aware that I will be taking another summer hiatus. I did this last summer and it was just so beneficial for my mental, emotional, and my physical health. Also my spiritual health. I have some really fun plans over the summer. I have some vacations with my family. I have conferences that I will be attending for personal growth and development. So I decided to take a break. So this will be my second to last video. The final video will go up next week on June 10th, and I will be revealing the cover for the third book in the Shadow Crown series, Jaded Spring. I will be revealing the cover as well as the release date in next week's video. That video is also going to be a vlog. It will be my BookCon vlog. I don't have a set date yet as to when my regular weekly YouTube videos will resume, but it will be sometime in August. Now, if you're not wanting to go without videos the entire summer, I am still going to be posting bonus content for my patrons. So if you don't want to go without videos for 2 months or so, then you can sign up for the bonus content pass over on Patreon and get access to 2 bonus videos per month for June and also for July. Plus you get access to all of my other bonus videos that I've been posting since February when I started Patreon. So my first announcement is that I'll be taking a break over the summer, taking a little hiatus. And my second announcement is something I kind of announced in the first one, which is that I will be revealing the Jaded Spring cover and release date in my video on June 10th. So now would be an ideal time to come follow me on Instagram. I will leave it right here in this corner because I will still be posting to social media somewhat regularly, and I will also be announcing when my videos will resume sometime in August on Instagram. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for your support. Let's get into this tea time. So, We Rise by Lifting Others. I chose this particular topic for this tea time because I feel like it is very much needed. It's a really good reminder. So I kind of just want to discuss a trend I've been seeing on social media, just online in general, where people seem to be uniting over mutual hatred. I've talked about consumption versus creation in the past. I talk a lot about it in my new book, SOULFLOW. But being intentional with your consumption, what type of information, what type of media you're consuming on a regular basis is not just a nice to have anymore, but it is an essential every time you log on to the internet. For me personally, I have very specifically curated my feeds, my Facebook feeds, Instagram feeds, YouTube feed, all of my social media feeds to make sure that what I am consuming is fuel for my brain, for my growth, for my mental, spiritual, emotional health. Because anything that doesn't fall into those categories is noise and it's junk. I think the last tea time I did was on judgment and posing the question, who are we to judge? So this one definitely goes hand in hand with that tea time. I will make sure to link it up in the cards for you if you want to watch that. But just because you disagree with something, or more likely than not, misunderstood it, is not a call for you to wildly speculate about it. Because speculation leads to gossip. Gossip leads to rumors. Rumors lead to drama, and drama leads to toxicity, which none of us need. All of that is the exact opposite of lifting other people up. In fact, it's actually pulling and weighing other people down. Like I said, I'm very intentional with my consumption, what my social media feed looks like when I do log online. That being said, there are still things that pop up every now and again that come across my awareness. And it is really baffling to me to see women especially using the internet, using their online platforms as an anchor instead of a balloon. Because the thing is, it's a choice. You choose the words that come out of your mouth. You get to choose whether or not you spread love or hate. You get to choose whether or not you're the one lighting all the candles or blowing them all out. Women have already had to overcome so many things in the past. We're still having to overcome so many things right now in the present, and I know we'll still have to overcome things in the future. So with all of the oppression that we've faced in this patriarchal society, in this box that we all seem to have been forced into, why would you use your presence and your power, your voice, your platform to tear another woman down? There is something much bigger at play here. Women, now more than ever, have a profound opportunity to make a difference in this information age. We have the ability to share our knowledge, our resources, our mistakes, our experiences, our triumphs, our journeys, and reach people on a global scale. That is incredibly powerful. And what I'm talking about here is the willingness to be vulnerable. And I will tell you that as someone who's been putting herself out there for the past 4 years online, it is not easy. It is not easy to be vulnerable. It is not easy to put yourself out there. But vulnerability creates a space for others to do the same. It's an open invitation for others to be authentic, to share their knowledge and their experiences and their journeys, to help guide and inspire others. Vulnerability and what that creates, how that empowers people, that is something that can be passed on for generations to come. If it hadn't been for the many women that I was following online before I decided to launch my YouTube channel, I probably wouldn't have had the courage to do that, let alone build a creative business. There's so much strength in numbers. There's so much strength in sharing. There is so much strength in vulnerability. So we have to make sure that whatever it is we're choosing to share contributes to making that flame grow bigger instead of snuffing it out. And we do that by lifting others. We rise. We all rise when we lift others. And if you come to find that something that someone else is doing out there online in this gigantic galaxy that is the internet, if you find that someone is doing something that is triggering you or that upsets you, and you feel the need to lash out in hateful comments or a hateful post or a hateful video or whatever it is, maybe take a second to step back and ask yourself, why is this triggering me? Because it has absolutely nothing to do with the person who's causing this trigger, and it has everything to do with what is going on with you internally. More often than not, our triggers and the things that maybe make us jealous or envious or just kind of spark something that's unfamiliar and kind of like, oh, what's that feeling? It's a small nudge or a whisper trying to show you that that's actually something that you might want, but have been too afraid to go after up until this point, or have been ignoring all the other times your heart was whispering, hey, maybe you should go after this. And as a woman, I can attest to the fact that all women out there already have so much on their plate, so many pressures, so many expectations from society. So woman to woman, why not be the catalyst for change instead of another conduit for bullshit? Why not fan the flames of empowerment instead of extinguishing them? Why not choose to rise and bring others along with you? Well, would you look at that? We got through this whole tea time and I still have a full cup of tea. I was so in the moment, I didn't even drink my beverage. So that is it for today's tea time. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope maybe it made you think a little bit. And I really hope it inspires you to lift others up and use your words as a wand for encouragement, support, and love. I am a firm believer that the world can use a lot more of it. Thank you so much for watching. I would appreciate it so much if you would click that thumbs up button, as well as that subscribe button and that little bell. That will send you email notifications to your inbox whenever I upload new videos, which won't be for another couple of months, but still, you'll get an email notification when I do come back to YouTube and resume my weekly video schedule. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.